Welcome, guys. Welcome to another video. MPL Season 17 Philippines. We are so close to the playoffs, guys. I was just thinking, it's crazy how fast this season has went. This season felt like it went so quick. Guys, like the season started in March, towards the end of March, like around the 20th. We're almost 2 months in. I mean, playoffs is in less than 2 weeks. There's only a week and a half break, and then we're straight into the playoffs. So there's everything just went so fast. Like this season was so quick. It's almost like you actually forgot what happened in so many cases. But today we're going to be predicting every single match this upcoming weekend. Obviously, for a lot of teams, it's do or die. It's a must-win situation for a lot of teams, specifically APBREN and Aurora. We'll get to that throughout the video. But the first matchup will be Falcons versus TNC. And to be honest, TNC, I mean, I think the only way TNC can make playoffs, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, is if TNC 2-0 Falcons and then Aurora and APBREN lose all their matches. So I'm pretty sure TNC would actually have to 2-0 all their matchups, which, guys, this is just not going to happen. TNC is not going to beat Falcons, and they're definitely not going to 2-0 Falcons. I mean, if they 2-0 Falcons, that'll be the biggest shock of the season. I mean, the way TNC have been playing this season is absolutely atrocious. I mean, I cannot believe that a team that I predicted to finish second in the regular season this season just completely shit the bed. I mean, they were so bad this season. AP Bren definitely need to make a change because it was unacceptable this season. They were literally the worst team in the Philippines when they have on paper a top four team in the Philippines. So a very, very bad showing from TNC. I mean, the meta read was just atrocious from this team. The drafts make no sense. Like the early games are so bad. Their players are just massively underperforming. Benny Cutie in the team fights. I mean, what happened to Benny Cutie, man? He just fell off a cliff. I do not see this team doing anything. If they win against Falcons, would it be completely shocked? Not really, because as I said, like it's a do or die situation. They have to win. Um, if they like, there's a lot of small percent chances of TNC making the playoffs, guys. So I just don't see it happening. Onyx versus Omega. I'm actually gonna go Onyx 2-1. I think this will be a very, very close series. Omega are playing very, very good. They look like a top four team right now. Really, really good meta read, good drafts, good team fighting, good macro. OMG are like a little mini version of Team Liquid Philippines because obviously they have ex players that played for TLPH. They kind of play like Team Liquid, just not as polished, not as disciplined. They still make a lot of mistakes. They still blunder a lot. And sometimes their drafts are not that good. But for the most part, OMG are a consistent team. But Onyx Philippines do look like a really solid team. Onyx Philippines are kind of surging in that trajectory to just be a constant lock for top three. They look very, very good. There's actually a chance that Onyx get second seed if they win all their matches and Falcons lose some of theirs. So Onyx are definitely going to want to win this, and I just don't see OMG beating Onyx. Coming on to Saturday, we have Twisted Minds versus TNC. This is where I'm actually going to give the win to TNC. I do think TNC will win just because, like, it'll be like a consolation prize. Like, I do think TNC will get something going. I don't know why. I have a really strong feeling that TNC will just win this, even though Twisted Minds have been looking so much better. They look so much faster. Their tempo is so much better. They're playing so much better than they did previously in the earlier stages of the season where they were so slow. Um, I'm gonna predict TNC to win this one. I have a I don't this is like a really just a gut feeling. I do think TNC will win this 2-1, but Twisted Minds is the better team, so I wouldn't be surprised if Twisted Minds won. But I'm taking a gamble here. I wanna see if I actually get this one right because there's always a prediction that I get wrong. There's always a prediction that people don't always get right. So I'm gonna go with the upset here. AP Brand versus Falcons. I'm gonna give it to Falcons again. AP Brand, if they win this, would I be completely shocked? No, because AP Brand, this is a must win for them. If they beat Falcons here and beat Aurora on Sunday, which is the last matchup of the season, they will make the playoffs. So this is a must win for AP Brand. They're gonna come out with everything that they've got. But the thing is, if they come out with everything they've got and they lose like 1-2 or like 2-0, but all the games are close, Aurora are gonna look at that and be like, okay, you know, we can counter this and blah blah blah. I'm gonna go Falcons 2-1. I do think Falcons will drop a game. As I said, the teams that need to make it to the playoffs will play very, very good because they have to win. So they'll probably play the best they've played all season. But I just don't see APBREN beating Falcons. I think that's a tier too high. I think Falcons are the second best team right now in the world. They look so good. I don't see APBREN beating them. Omega versus Aurora. I'm gonna go with Aurora 2-1. I think this is where Aurora starts to gain a little bit of form. The thing is that I don't think Aurora will win MPL Philippines. You know, I'm predicting Aurora to make the playoffs. I do think they'll make the last seed, but right now, the way Aurora are playing, they have no chance in hell of winning the championship. I mean, on the break off, you know, the 1 week and a half, they have to just completely overhaul everything and just look at why they did so poorly this season. But I do think Aurora, like we see glimpses of that M7 Aurora, you know, against Team Liquid Philippines in the first game, the first leg of the season when they played TLPH the first time. Onic, you know, last weekend, game one, like we see glimpses of this team. Like, wow, this team is so good. They can be the best team in the world, but they can also be the worst team in the Philippines at times. So it's just about consistency and all that. And Aurora tend like a lot of Aurora's losses come from getting reverse swept. So they need to have a strong mental throughout the series, even if they drop the first game or they lose the second game, to be able to clutch it out in the third game. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Aurora 2-1. And then on Sunday we have Onyx versus Team Liquid Philippines, which is the most exciting matchup out of all games this week, including all leagues. I mean, this is the obviously classic rivalry, Onyx versus Team Liquid. These two teams have been at the top for such a long time. Man, I really do think I think, man, I'm gonna go Team Liquid. It's very hard, but listen, I'm gonna go Team Liquid 2-1, but I won't be surprised if Onic win. I was actually gonna go with Onic because Onic have more to play for. Team Liquid are already secure, guaranteed top two seeds, so they won't like be that hungry. But Onic, they look so good. But I'm gonna go with Team Liquid 2-1. I think all the games will be close, just like the first time of the season. The first time of the season, Team Liquid did 2-0. Like the thing is, I can only see two outcomes: Team Liquid winning 2-1 or 2-0. Like I think Team Liquid are on a different level right now, guys. I think if Onic want to beat Team Liquid, they have to kind of tap into M6 Onic in a way. But Onic are so that just goes to show how strong Team Liquid are, that I think that they can actually just 2-0 Onic, because this Onic team looks so strong. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Team Liquid 2-1. I think Team Liquid are the best team in the world, and it's gonna be so difficult to beat this team because even when they lose, they adjust and they adapt to their mistakes so quickly. And lastly, Rora versus APBREN. This could decide who actually makes the playoffs, and this is the last matchup of the season. So it could just come down to whoever wins this matchup will just be the final team to make the playoffs, which will just be crazy. It'll be absolute cinema if it comes down to the final day on who makes the sixth seed. I'm gonna go with Aurora. I think Aurora will get it done. I think it'll be 2-1. I do think Listen, guys, I do think that Aurora will clutch it up. I do think Aurora don't look the best, but I think Aurora will just talent diff AP brand. I think this is where it just becomes like a mechanical, a micro, an individual just diff. I think Aurora obviously have much better players. If Aurora plays anything like they did against Onic in that first game, they will just straight up 2-0 AP brand. But we can't trust Aurora to play like that throughout a whole series. They're most likely going to drop a game, knowing Aurora. I won't even be surprised if AP Brand wins here and just eliminates Aurora from playoff contention, which will be one of the craziest upsets ever. But yeah, must win for Aurora, legacy series for Aurora. I mean, they have to make the playoffs. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like they have to make the playoffs, or it'll be a disgrace. So yeah, everything comes down to this weekend, guys. I'll definitely be doing a lot of videos this weekend, just kind of reviewing the games because I mean, this if it comes down to the final match, that'll be crazy. I might even have to stay up for that matchup because that would just be must see TV. I mean, the next day, if I check my phone, it would just be all spoilers. So I don't want to afford to get spoiled. So I might have to stay up just to watch these last two matchups. Like Sunday is the best match, is the best day this weekend. I mean, bro, you have Onyx versus Team Liquid, arguably the best rivalry in the world, and then you have Aurora versus APBREN to decide who potentially makes it to the playoffs. If APBREN, for example, wins their matchup against Falcons and Aurora beats Omega, or both of them lose, either way, like if either of those two situations happen, it will just come down to the final game. So, yeah, it's gonna be such an entertaining weekend, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below who do you guys have taken these games. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications because I'm gonna be uploading more videos, guys. I'm trying to really lock in on this YouTube shit. So make sure to support your boy. Comment, share, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.